So, good afternoon, all. So, we were learning about Cartesian product and join. So, we have seen first Cartesian product is nothing but merging of the table. We have seen the result of Cartesian product with the query. And then we have seen the natural join, which is nothing but the extension of the Cartesian product, where it will do the Cartesian product and whatever the common attributes are there, it will match and it will give you the result. And we have seen few queries that find the names of the customer who have loan at bank along with the loan and number and loan amount. So we have seen the Cartesian product with the help of natural join operation. It's a binary operation that combines Cartesian product and certain selection into one operation. We have seen, and we also taken the second example, which is on the screen, that find the name of all the branches with customers who have an account at the bank and who lives in Harrison. And we have seen that we will be need three tables, and with help of joining the three tables, we can see or we can get our results. Now, there are few, you can say, limitations of the join. Right? So, to overcome these limitations, we are having extensions in the join like left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. Right? Left, right, and full. Now, to understand this, first we need to understand what are the limitations in the join operation. Then we can see this left, right, and full. So, these are two relations, loan and borrower. Can anyone tell me, if I perform the join, how many rows will be there in my result? I want to perform join of this. I'm not asking about Cartesian product, remember. No Cartesian product, but join. What are the rows? Or you can say how many rows are there in my result? Four is the wrong answer. I will perform join of these two tables. If I perform Cartesian product, then there are many. But I want to perform join.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you please tell once again, like, what is the difference between join and outer join?
That's why I'm telling you. After you understand this topic, then you will understand what is the difference between join and outer join. That's what I am trying to explain you.
Okay, right? Sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
So 2 is the right answer. Why 2? And can anyone tell me? So only 2 rows are matching, L70, L170 and L230. So L260 and L155 are not matching. So can you understand, or do you see that if we perform the join operation, we miss the information? We miss information. What we will miss? We will miss L260 pairage and 1700. That means branch related information and amount of relation loan of loan number L260, and we miss customer name of loan 155 because these two records are not matching. You got the problem? You got the problem? Because if you perform join, we are having only 2 rows. Ideally, it should be 4. But only 2 because L260 and L155, the records are not matching. So there is a new version, or you can say extension of these, which is outer join. Outer join, Now let's see. So join loan.borrower and left outer join. If you see the symbol, you can see the extension on the left hand side. This is symbol of join and this is symbol of left outer join. So if I perform join, this is the thing that you all have agreed with me, that there will be only 2 rows. But if I perform left after join, then whatever the left relation is there, the information will be there. What table is on left hand side? Which table is on left hand side? Loan. So I'll get information of loan. But then you will ask me, sir, left side is loan, but what about the customer name and loan number? Because these are not matching, then these will be null. Customer name will be null. So in the left outer join, now you are having customer name. Same with the right outer join. Now right outer join symbol is reverse than the left outer join. Now you understood? So whatever the missing column of right table, it will be there, and the left column's value will be null. So again, you see the values. L70, L230, L260. So we don't have any problem with L70 and L230. But the problem is we are missing L260 and L155. So this is the join. L170, L230 is coming as it is. But now left is L loan. So L260 pair is 1700. So L260 pair is 1700. What is missing? Hayes. Because loan number will not come because it is not matching. But only we were missing only customer name. So Hayes will come. So customer name will be null. Same with the right outer join. So Hayes will come and L155 loan number will come, but remaining information we don't have, so it will be null. And what will be the full outer join? Both inside, so both left and right joins will be combined. It will be full outer join. Understood or repeat? Understood, right? So this was the
Excuse me,
end
sir.
of the topics, but one important thing always being asked in the exam, like relational algebraic query. You will be given a table and you will be fined to write a relational algebra query. How to write, I'll explain one or two, then I'll ask you. Now my task is over. Now I'll ask you to write. If not, then I will teach you how to write. For that, these are the practice examples that we are going to do it today. Write these in your notebook, everyone. Because you need this table in writing the query. Done? So these are the 4 tables. So if such things will be asked, not if, but definitely it will be asked in your final exam. So first you need to understand type of the database. So which organization or which system it belongs to, belongs to some company, right? Where employees are there, where person name, that means employee name, street where he lives and city, because you need to understand the meaning also first. So quickly you need to understand the meaning. Then company related company and city at which the company is located. Third, works is the relationship between employee and company, because employee works at company. Where person name, company name, that means they are taking person name from here, foreign key, company name from here, foreign key, and salary of the employee. And the last one is manages, person name and manager name. Who is the manager of which person? So first, quickly you need to understand from which type of data you will get from which table. Now we'll ask one by one. Just you need to understand from which table I will get the data. Is it from only one table, or I need to operate multiple tables? That's it. If it is one table, then select query. If it is multiple tables, then join. Simple. Let's see. Got this? All the table have you written, everyone? Okay. Find names of all employee. Find names of all employee who works at First Bank Corporation. So there is a company called First Bank Corporation. I want to find names. Now you see your tables and tell me from how many tables will I get my data. Is it from only one table or multiple tables? I'm asking to everyone. You see the table and tell me from how many tables will I get my data? Only from one or multiple? The query is find the names of all employee. I want names of all employee who works at First Bank Corporation.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you please show the table again, sir? I couldn't take screenshot.
So I told you many times now. Why are you not taking it?
Sorry, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. So tell me, find names of all employee who works at First Bank Corporation. How many tables? Three. Only one. See, which table? I want person name.
Works.
The person you can get from here. Which works for which company? First Bank company name. Because here you will guide person name but not company name. Here you will guide company name but not person name. Is this the only table where you will find person name and company name both? So first table you cannot find company name, second table you cannot find person name, but third table you find both. Now can you write the relational algebra select and project which I have taught you? Try, then I'll show you the answer. This will be asked of 6 marks. 6 marks in your final exams. Now you need to understand which filter you want. filter on company name, and I want only names, name of the employee. So projection on the person names. Good. Done. Should I show you the answer? So select company name is equal to First Bank Corporation. From which table? Works. And I want only what person name, because I don't want every. If it is written find the details, then no project operation. But I need only person name. So this will be the answer. How many have written correctly? Very good. Next, should we jump to next? Find names and cities of resident of all employees who works for First Bank Corporation. First, always you need to understand what is asked. So names and cities and company detail. So you need to understand from which I will need names, cities, person name. Find the names and cities of resident. So what is asked? Then from how many tables do I need? And then join the tables. That's it. And apply the appropriate filters. How many tables? 2?
So one.
No. Answer is 2 because you want person name, city, and company detail. So person name and company detail you get from works, and city detail from employee. Once you do join employee and works, and before join you need to see At least one column should be matching. I think person name should be matching. Then filter, where what type of record? Names and cities of all employee who works for First Bank Corporation. So company name is equal to First Bank Corporation. And what I want, only person name and city.
Employee and company.
Employee and company. Hmm. Employee and company. No. Employee and company, no. Only city, but we don't want. We want person name. Which person is working from which company, that you will get from works only. This is now second answer of same query. Now my question is, which one is better? Don't rush when I ask the question, just think. Which one is better? First or second? First or second? How many are telling first? Only one, two. How many are telling three? Second. So my answer is second one is better. Why second one? What it is doing, first they are extracting the records of only First Bank Corporation. Then it is performing join. So, for example, there is a records of 10 records of First Bank Corporation. So only 10 record is joined with this. But here, for example, all the records will be joined, and we have seen that join will generate so much huge table, a huge table. So what it has done, first filter, then join. Here first join, then filter. So second one is better. Got the point? Yeah. Find the name, street address, and cities of all the residents of all the employee who works for First Bank Corporation and earn more than $10,000 per annum. This is little bit tricky. So you will want name, street address, and cities of all residents of all employees. Who works for First Bank Corporation and earn more than 10,000 USD. How many tables? Two. Which two? Employee and works. Exactly. And how many filters? Now you need two filters. One, company name is equal to First Bank Corporation and salary is greater than 10,000 USD, and project, what I need, name, street and cities. This is the answer. Compare your answer with this.
Possible that you can take this answer.
First answer?
And add this with the
No. Because from works table, only you want person name, company name and salary. Where is the street and city? No, that is not possible. What is answer? Find the names of all employees in this database who live in the same city of the company which they work. If he is working in X city, then his city should be X. No, select is here. So no need for second select here. It is just AND operation.
separate. Separate.
Yes. How many tables? How many? Three. Company city, employee city, that means company, employee and works. Company city is different, then person city is different, and works will combine these both. So this is the right answer. If you find difficulty, then after going to home, you put some sample data and try this. Then you will understand it properly. Next. Find names of all employees in this database who do not work from First Bank Corporation. We have already seen works for First Bank Corporation. Now do not work. How many tables? Only one. Bank company name is equal to First Bank Corporation. Is there any other answer of this? If you remember, we have seen many operations. Select, project, union, set intersection, set difference, and Cartesian product. No, this is one answer. But the second answer is set difference. All the employee minus who do not work with or who works with First Bank Corporation. All the employees who works for every company minus who works from First Bank Corporation. So the answer is who do not work for First Bank Corporation. This is the answer. Done? So this is for database 1. This is second database. Write these table names or take the screenshot. Flights, aircraft, employee, and certified. So it is something airline reservation or management system where flights, the flight number from to source destination, distance between two, and departs at what time. Then aircraft ID, aircraft name and range, how much it can fly. Employees, employee ID, name and salary. And certified, which employee is certified to fly which aircraft. Got this? Database. Now you need to read and you need to tell me. Find employee ID of the pilots who are certified on some Boeing. Boeing is the aircraft type, aircraft name. I want to find employee ID who are certified to fly Boeing. Certified. So you need two tables. One is aircraft and second one is certified. Now you should know this. Know aircraft and certified. Select the aircraft name is equal to Boeing and I want only employee ID. Practice, practice, practice. You will understand by practicing. Next.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So can you please give us a list of questions so we can try?
Yeah, first let's solve this, then I'll upload on Google Classroom.
Okay, sir.
Find names of pilot. Now I am asking names. Who are certified? Not employee ID, but names also. How many tables? 3. This is the answer. Now one more database. This is last. Better you take this. Just not write only column name or take the photo. It is some library where author, book, author's publication and publication. So what are the authors? Which are the books? Which author have published which book? And publications. Taken the screenshot? Okay. This is something different. How many tuples will be returned by the following relational algebra query? You need to tell me how many tuples will be in answer. That means how many row will come. Write this, then I'll go to the table. Book title, book. From book. List all the book titles.
Seven.
Answer is 7 because
Seven.
it will eliminate duplicate values. So CSCM is 2 times book title, so it will only list 1. Rest are only 1 time. So the answer is 7. What question does following expression answer? Now I'll reverse mapping. I'll show you the query. You need to tell me the question. I'll show you the answer. You need to tell me the question. This is the answer. You need to tell me the question. Find the names. Not names, but IDs of authors who are not editors. Find the name of the authors or IDs of the authors who are not editors. This is the third. Sorry, I saw the answer. Find names of all authors who are a book editor. So this is the answer. Find names of all the authors who have at least 1 publication in the database. How many tables? Author and book. Right. So there is 1 column missing in the book, author ID. Right. You are right. This is last. How many tuples will be written by following relational algebra? Author, left outer join book. Author, left outer join book. How many columns will be written? Author, left outer join book. I'm not asking about full outer join or just outer join, left outer join. Okay, so this is your homework. Next lecture you need to tell me. Yeah, either you need to add author ID in book or book ID in author. Then only join is possible. There is a mistake in table. Okay, so this is end of your, oh, there are many. End of your chapter number 3. And in your mid one, syllabus is up to this. Unit 1, 2, and 3. More two announcement I want to make. Now the fourth chapter which I am going to start is the transactions. In transaction, I need lots of board work. So students who are online, it will not be possible. So now onwards, the DBMS lectures will be online only. I cannot come to the class because I do the board work. The online student will not see. Right? Or I will, if I will find some way, so I can put some, I'm having digital pad with me. If I'll find my way, if I can do like this, then I'll try. But whatever the instruction, that I will let you know. But today's lab, today I think batch number A or B? B. So today's lab will be online, only online. So you can attend it online. I'll not become physically in the lab. Okay, that's it from today. Thank you all. Thank you.